Starts for real, wherever you're going to.
These people are about to be dropped into the unknown. They have no idea where they are going or how long it will take to get home. All they know is that somewhere on this planet, they'll be lost.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have any weapons? Do you have any illegal substances on you before we start?
Yeah, all of those things.
Do you have any pyrotechnics?
No.
Do you have any credit cards?
No.
Okay, take your shoes off.
At the start of their journey, they are strip searched. Any money or valuables are confiscated.
Open your mouth. Hang out. Up. Oxygen.
A private jet with blacked out windows will take them on a 6-hour flight to a secret destination.
That's it then. This is where we begin to lose track of ourselves. Into the vortex.
Their mission will be to race back to London from the drop-off point. The first team to touch Nelson's column wins £5,000. Each person will have $200 cash, 3 days food and water, and a basic survival kit. Where they're going, they'll need it. On arrival, their eyes and ears are covered for the final leg of their 10-hour journey. They've been granted special immigration clearance, so the identity of the country remains secret. The 6 contestants have been split into 3 teams. Mel is a hardcore Man United fan who has fought many away games.
Football travelling is definitely going to stand me in good stead for going on this trip, because it is get as far as you can on as little as you can, jibbing trains, jumping on buses, basically not paying for anything unless you get severely asked to by people with batons and that.
Ruth craves adventure and needs a break from teaching.
I like to think I'm a fairly good teacher, and I love teaching, but it's kind of not enough, which is why I've got all these other jobs outside school, because I need that constant challenge, even though it terrifies me at times. I actually need it.
Come on, give us some sound.
Deep in the Somerset countryside, Tom, a lone inventor, is always on the lookout for a crazy solution to a problem.
This is the wakey. This is your alternative solution to the alarm clock. So instead of waking up to that annoying ring, ring and beep, beep, you just... I spend a lot of my time on my own ideas. Most of my days are spent here, so I'm just in need of some good old human interaction.
Herbtree is a devout Rastafarian who believes his fellow human beings will help him home.
Sophie, what question have you got?
How would you get back from your holidays?
Yes, how will I get back when you've got no money and you don't know where you are and the people might not even speak the language? Charlotte?
Walk.
Walk?
Can I skate?
You can roller skates, yes.
I can rescue you.
You can rescue me?
Yeah.
Okay. People are the answer to all of it. All these human beings and all these individuals around the world, there's a lot of love around the world. So it's a new age, okay? And hopefully, if we can get back without money, we'll be able to show people that the world isn't all about money.
Charlie is keen to escape his job. He imagines being able to navigate like the great explorers of the past.
I haven't actually worked with things yet, but there must be a way when you land how you can work up from the stars and stuff where you are, all right? Because people do. I mean, like Captain Cook and Darwin, all these people have been doing for years and years and years. Galileo, all these bods, they've been doing. It's not that hard.
Sarah is a cool-headed businesswoman who thrives on boardroom battles. She plays to win.
It's all about reaffirming our credentials and our credibility as one of Europe's leading suppliers of sugar.
I'm naturally competitive. I like to be a winner, and I always like to be the best at everything. And if something doesn't work, just keep going and look for something else. And if one plan fails, just think of another one. Just sit there and think, right, what's the next maddest thing I can think to get me back to England?
On touchdown, the blindfolds are removed and the 3,000-mile race back home begins. Once they are dropped, they are on their own. Even the single camera person accompanying each team has no idea where they are.
It looks like Scotland, but it isn't Scotland.
It isn't Scotland, it's just...
We're in Scandinavia somewhere, I think. Some fjord, hasn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah, we're possibly on the top of... trying to remember all of that maps in my brain, like, oh, that top a bit of, like, Finland and Norway and stuff. I reckon we're probably a little bit further north than that.
Are we assuming, right, that we're somewhere in the northeast of Europe? Yeah? Is that a fair assumption?
No.
No, where do you think we are?
I don't know.
I tell you what, there's a hell of a lot of water around here. There's a building over there.
Yeah.
And if there's a building, there must be a road to the building.
That's it.
And if we find a road, then we just follow it.
I reckon the building. I reckon the building, personally.
So we got to pack up, move on.
Yeah. Are we going to walk that far?
Well, I just want to look around the corner and see what these are.
While Charlie and Sarah head inland, Tom and Herbtree check out the beach. The only signs of life are the mosquitoes.
All I know is there are a lot of mosquitoes around.
What's that?
I don't know.
Just beyond the beach, the boys spot a cottage hidden in the trees.
We found a bloody town of dwarfs. We're giants! Yeah, it is like Hansel and Gretel. Is it made up of sweets? No. Oh, look at this. This is brilliant.
What is this?
Look at this place, though. I'm not going to assume that we are allowed to stay in this, because to me this looks like the home of a troll.
Yeah, and look.
Do you know what I mean?
The troll has got his things here still.
He's got his things. There's firewood already put there. All that's not here is the axe.
Which the guy's still got the axe on him. And he likes to use it on tourists, apparently.
Well, let's hope not. Well, maybe. It could be all Blair Witch, couldn't it?
While the others set up camp for the night, Charlie and Sarah try to steal an early lead. By midnight, they reach the buildings, but there's no one around.
Come here, we'll see what this says. What do you think that symbol is? This is radiation.
Yeah. You two said, let's walk to the house.
No, we did. But at the same time, if there's sea over there...
I think you're mad.
Charlie ignores the radiation warning and leads the others inside.
This is really scary.
So probably hang the clothes up to dry.
See the bedroom.
Well, look at this. Yeah. Well, I don't see any 4KY.
You think we're in Russia?
I don't think it's going to be Russia per se. I think it's going to be one of those ex-Russian satellite places. Estonia, Lithuania, that kind of stuff.
Russia's not noticed for its...
Returning outside, they settle down for some fireside philosophy. Sarah is curious to find out what makes Charlie tick.
So do you do much travelling?
Nah. Since I got divorced, not divorced, separated kind of thing, I don't go on holidays anymore. I just go watch football. I've regressed, unfortunately. I've given up my world. I can't be bothered with this fucking game anymore. Mortgages, bollocks, pensions, bollocks. And I hope I don't live too long.
Picnic in the woods.
Over by the troll's hut, Tom's finding out how Herbtree got his name. It stems from a 20-year love affair with marijuana. On this trip, he'll have to survive cold turkey.
I'd say it's really great. I mean, not having smoked any ganja today, you know, a little bit of tobacco. But it's really good because I don't feel any stress or need that I've got to have a spliff or anything like that.
Or something.
Back at the drop zone, Mel and Ruth are focusing on tactics.
We've got to cross whatever that is.
Water.
Fjord, sea, whatever, who cares? It's water.
What makes you so sure that's the right way to go across?
Instinct. I think definitely the going along the coast thing, because we're bound to run into some trawler or something like that. There's boats and things, which means people.
Yeah.
What the teams don't know is that they are on an island so remote that it became a notorious prison camp. Escape will be difficult. There's only one way off. The next morning, Mel and Ruth leave behind their packs and begin a search along the coast to find out where they are.
So empty wrappers and things there, next to that thing. Mix.
Excellent.
Fuck me, it's in Greek.
Oh my God. Is it Greek or
That stuff. Coptic? Is that the word for it?
What's it say?
Finland!
Finland! It fucking says Finland on it!
There.
It doesn't
Yeah, because they
necessarily
speak
say.
something silly.
You see that?
Well, yeah, it's
Finland. It says Finland there.
never eat shredded wheat. So Russia's going to be over there.
Right.
And Norway, no, sorry, Sweden's the next one along, is going to be over there. And home is that way.
Excellent.
It's in the south.
Yeah, it's definitely that way.
Having set off at dawn, Sarah and Charlie have walked non-stop for 6 hours. Their strategy is to keep pushing on in the hope that sooner or later they will hit civilization.
You know, I mean, you just think, well, you know, if I keep walking, eventually.
Yeah.
The sight of reindeers worries Sarah. She's convinced they've been abandoned somewhere in the Arctic.
I really thought it would be a bit of a doddle. I thought, well, you know, they can't kill us, really, can they? I mean, if they put us somewhere really remote.
We can kill us.
The likelihood of us being dumped here, the weather could have been absolutely atrocious. I mean, we could have got frostbite on the first night. I'm dead.
Fucking people there. Fucking people there. People there.
Bring it on.
Hello. Do you speak English?
People rarely visit this island, so Mel and Ruth are lucky to stumble across this nature group.
We've met people. Fantastic. We're from England. We're lost. We don't know where we are. Oh, no English. Okay, how are we going to do this?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Мы лучше ничего не будем говорить, а в смысле вы?
Finland?
You in Russia.
We're in Russia. We're in Russia! Where?
Соловки.
Slovakia again.
Соловки.
Slovakia.
Остров это, они, может, помнят, что это...
Соловки, Белое море.
Slovakia.
Соловки, Белое море.
We've got it. Slovakia.
White Sea.
So we're on an island.
Russia. Fantastic. Okay, ace. Right, how do we get from here to the mainland?
On the yacht. Boat.
Where?
Boat station. Boating station.
Where?
Go. Карту не надо. Go on this road.
How long will it take?
3 kilometers.
Maybe.
Cool. Brilliant.
Спасибо. Спасибо. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's so good. Can you... Oh, let's get our stuff and go, man.
If that's the boat station, everyone else has gone that way, so we've got a fucking day on them anyway.
We've got to go. Oh, this is so good. That we are buzzing. Give us a hug, girl.
The Solovetsky archipelago lies just beneath the Arctic Circle north of Russia. The teams have been dropped off on the far eastern end of Anza. The only way off the island is from the boat station. Mel and Ruth were walking in the right direction, but have to double back to retrieve their packs. After a late start, Herbtree and Tom headed into the middle. Charlie and Sarah set off early and, despite walking the long way round, find a path which leads to the boathouse.
Yay!
The boatman, Stepan, runs the only boat service off the island. He charges them $20 for the ride.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Да, давайте, счастливо.
I'm not worrying about it.
We're going home! That was easy.
Ах, пойдем, вперед.
We're on a tiny little island called Anza. And I think we're hopefully going to go all the way to the mainland. But if we don't go all the way to the mainland, I think we're just going to get dumped on a bigger island.
Charlie and Sarah are being taken across the channel to the main island of the group. To continue their journey, they face another 6-hour hike across the island to the only town. Solivki has a small port from where they can catch a ferry to the mainland. The islands have a grim history. Thousands of victims of Stalin's death camps are buried here. Back on the first island, the girls have retrieved their gear and Mel is struggling under the weight of her 40-kilo pack. Along the coast, the boys spot the girls and begin spying on their rivals.
She's just up at front. No, she's further down. She's just further down. They've left their packs up there. Exactly.
And they want to get back there.
Absolutely.
Mel comes up with a novel use for her life jacket.
I'm up there. It'd be better if I could ride the fucker.
The boys may mock, but the girls will have the last laugh. They know how to escape the island and are heading straight for the boat station. The boatman has been warned by Sarah and Charlie that there will be others trying to escape the island.
Hello? English?
London.
Anglia?
Да, а вторая группа едет. Я вас жду.
We need a boat.
Так, Сару я отвез, вашу подругу, уже туда. Сару с двумя, троих отвез.
Is he telling us that there are 3 people already gone?
Да.
Oh no! Can you believe that?
Еще троих надо.
When?
Я отвез уже у них у 5 часов.
5 o'clock.
5.
5, yeah.
They went at 5. Well, they must have got up damn early.
It's too late to make the crossing, so Stepan invites them to stay the night.
Well, Mel, I think we're going to spend a night in a Russian officer's bedroom.
Stepan is bemused by this sudden influx of Brits who seem to have lost each other. He's determined to resolve the problem by trying to reunite the scattered groups. So he drops the girls at a jetty much closer to town than where he dropped Charlie and Sarah. Charlie's all set for the long hike into town.
Good morning.
Good morning, USSR.
Sarah's not sure she can carry the pack much further. They have 10 more miles to go.
I can't, I really can't. My back is killing me. Right here, where that weight's been just crushing against my back. And my calves, even walking now without anything, I'm in a lot of pain. So I couldn't walk another day like that again. I couldn't, they're just, oh.
got no sense today. Sense minha. I ain't got no sense today. The Babylon, they take it away. Aye, aye. Go. Hello. Come with you to eat. Okay.
Herbtree and Tom finally find Stepan, who has just returned from dropping off Mel and Ruth.
I am Tom.
Stepan.
Stepan.
Да, Stepan.
Nice to meet you.
Herbtree.
Как?
Herbtree.
Herbtree.
Tree.
They
join the nature group for a leisurely breakfast.
Over the whole of Russia.
Спасибо.
Пожалуйста. You're welcome.
Thank you. This is what it's about. It really isn't about being first, is it?
Oh, so have you just put jam in your soup?
No.
As they tuck into their fish soup, one of the students finds Tom a map of the island and he hatches a cunning plan.
We're told that the ferry is going to take us from this island here, Slovakia, to this little island. We'll meet somebody who will sort us out to get to this island. Why don't we pay this guy here to take us straight to this one? Make a bit of sense.
In a final act of Russian comradeship, Stepan is happy to oblige. For an extra $10, he's agreed to take them to the far side of the main island. He even gives them a lift into town.
Got to be market.
The first to arrive are Mel and Ruth, and they're ready for a drink.
Especially, and then I could see the old boys coming out with their other bottles of beer.
Beer time. Three vodka. That's the one, yes. Yeah, that'd be too much, is it? And do we want to get some... Okay, what's that? Ah! Hey! I hope that doesn't mean something.
Yeah, okay, cool. Deal with your chocolate, I'll speak to the bunny. Unsere Freunde.
Da.
No, they haven't.
He has as well, he's bloody brought them.
А что делать?
Oh! I'm not speaking to you now.
I can't believe that.
That's just rude.
We're going to have to play hard now.
They have fun.
Just not be nice any longer. They've got a major scheme here. Something is going on. Because Tom has got a big grin on his face, and I don't like that at all.
I like them, they're all right.
Just keep away from me.
I like you all.
I know, we love you too, but just piss off now. Go on.
No,
just
well,
go
you're
on.
planning.
Get out of our lives now.
Point planning.
We're not planning anything.
There you are.
We're going to stay.
I can
you.
smell conspiracy.
You've got no money left, have you? That's why he brought them here.
He's taking us to England, mate.
I wouldn't be bloody surprised. What?
By the time Charlie and Sarah arrive, they have walked a further 8 hours today.
Look, Herbtree! They drove him in a fucking van! Look, Herbtree's in the van. See the Babylon?
Who gave him a lift?
Captain Bayhab.
He didn't, did he? Drove him all the way here.
You've had an easy ride. You didn't walk 2.5 hours yesterday and have to make 4 decisions on where you should go left, right, or straight on.
Have they not walked any of this?
No. You've done 13 extra kilometres, mate.
No, you've done a lot more than
Oh,
that.
and then you went round the wrong way round the island as well. Fuck me, you must be knackered.
Yeah. Well, just about sums up how I feel, actually.
Hi, how are you?
$20 надо, $20.
Fuck you.
Do you know what? If it weren't for the fact that I've got to cope with the cameraman's emotions and an overactive, overexcited Charlie, I'd lose the plot myself, but I really can't afford to.
In the race across Russia, will Mel and Ruth handle Soviet bureaucracy?
What's your problem? You're just a fucking busybody, all right? I'm sorry my breath smells, but so does your country.
Can Sarah and Charlie survive biological warfare?
All this lost thing about food and eating disgusting food and hurting legs and marshes, it's easy. It's a smell that's killing me.
And will Tom and Herbtree's chances go up in smoke?
Even in St. Petersburg, the people are crying for legal herb.
After a long blindfolded journey, 3 teams have been dropped on a remote island just south of the Arctic Circle. With only 3 days' survival rations and $200 in their pockets, they've begun a 3,000-mile race back to London. Even the cameraman with each team had no idea where they were. It is hard to escape from these islands. Perhaps that's why Stalin chose them for his prison camps. Mel and Ruth have a hardcore mentality and love to rough it. They were the first to make human contact.
Bring it on.
You in Russia?
We're in Russia.
We're in Russia?
Tom and Herbtree are the tortoise team. They have a more laid-back approach to being lost.
This is what it's about. It really isn't about being first, is it?
Charlie and Sarah are determined to beat the others and have spent most of the last 48 hours walking.
Look, Herbtree! They're driving with a fucking van!
Who gave him a lift? Who gave him a lift?
They are so pissed off.
They are.
Woo!
Wow,
Which means, you know what that means? We're winning. Oh, we are winning, mate.
All 3 teams have travelled from the drop point to the only town in the Solovetsky Islands. From here, they can catch a ferry to the Russian mainland. Once they reach the city of Kiem, they must choose the quickest route into Europe. Sarah and Charlie board the first ferry to Kiem. Having tricked the others, they've gone off for a few hours kip.
Quick.
Sarah keeps tight control over the money.
That's only like £6 each, isn't it?
She wants to make sure they'll be able to afford train fares later on. Half an hour later, when Mel and Ruth discover there's no ferry till the evening, they decide to charter a boat.
He wants $150 between us, which is $50 each for a 3-hour journey.
You got 50 now?
That's 40.
They want to spend their way out of Russia as fast as possible.
Hey, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Once again, the tortoise team has been left behind.
See you, Herbtree.
It's now Herbtree's 3rd day without marijuana. He's looking to score a different kind of victory.
Tonight is party time, and then we start the race officially.
Okay, that's cool.
7 kilometers from here, there's a man who lives in the woods. And that man grows my kind of vegetable, you understand? Yes.
When they arrive at the train station, Charlie persuades Sarah to spend some money on food.
That's butter, I think. That's Marge. Ah. This one there. What's that? Pig. Yeah, what is it? What? That one. Yeah, what? Yeah, what is it? Is that meat? Meat. What animal? Which one?
Charlie chooses pork fat for dinner, forgetting Sarah is a vegetarian.
Yeah, that's pork. Okay, vodka. Good. Okay, how much?
And we go and find out, see whether there is a timetable of some description or somebody who speaks English.
Mel and Ruth arrive at the station, not knowing Charlie and Sarah have beaten them there.
I'm thinking that one's St. Petersburg. This might even be arrivals rather than departures.
It's closed.
Charlie has a plan. He wants to panic Mel and Ruth into getting a train that's about to leave.
Oh, you haven't got a ticket, you can't. They're closed. The front doors are closed.
Yeah, but Who buys tickets? Let's get on this fucking train. Fuck tickets, man.
The girls rush to board without tickets, but they've been tricked. The train is going the wrong way.
Mel's running. Mel's running. Mel's running.
Mel, can you grab one of these?
Yeah.
Don't be tempted to look. Don't be tempted to look.
Look, it doesn't matter if they don't get them.
Charlie and Sarah hide round the corner, watching their scam unfold.
I hope they go the wrong way.
Билеты ваши.
Oh, billietta. We have none. We need to pay now.
Выходите отсюда.
No, we can't get off, mate.
Нет, нет, нет.
Please, right. We have to be on this train. We have to be on this train. We have to be on this train.
They're going to die.
Is he on the train?
Good timing. The train was such top timing.
Куда вы нельзя? Куда вы идете?
Close the fucking door.
She's foot man.
She hasn't.
Куда вы нельзя? Куда зашли? Нельзя.
This is okay.
Тут же ЖД. Ужас. Тут нет, это люди, у меня тут семья едут.
Вы извините, это наши места. Sorry, mate.
It's her room. It's her room.
Okay, it's her room. Right, okay.
Get down. Get down. Step back. Step back. Step back. Yeah, he's been taken by the old Bill. The old Bill will take him to the station. They're walking. There's two, one, two, three, and they're all wandering out, talking to policemen. They're going into the station now.
Mel and Ruth are under arrest, but in fact they've escaped lightly. The train was going north to Murmansk, and the detour would have cost them days. While they talk themselves out of trouble, Charlie and Sarah board another train to Moscow.
Lucky escape, to be brutally honest. Yeah, totally.
We could have got nicked there.
Yeah. We could have got nicked. We could have gone to Murmansk with the dirty because...
I'm not sure they got that train went to Murmansk, you know.
I'm not sure either. But I am totally, you know, they are so devious.
Charlie and Sarah are again in the lead on the night train to Moscow. Mel and Ruth catch the next train to St. Petersburg, where they hope there will be plenty of tourists eager to help them. Tom and Herbtree are only just leaving the islands. Although they've had no luck finding Herbtree's vegetables, there's no shortage of vodka on the ferry, and the party continues.
Vodka. See clearly, that is a B. It's vodka. Them get it wrong. You see? Them get it wrong.
Мистер Твистер, ставка высшая. Я ему по-русски рыжему. Ты ударишь выше, нежели.
Hey, look, this man's so pleased, isn't he? Oh,
yes.
Yeah, he's trying to pull off my trousers, I know. Sorry. Yeah, that's...
6 hours later, they're on a train to St. Petersburg. But even Neil, their cameraman, can't remember how he lost his underpants.
This is what we're talking about.
Neil's pants. These are Neil's pants. What else can I show? Audience, so you can guess what substance this is. Yeah, that's right. Neil cracking it off all over this fucking train. No, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. Neil could never produce this amount. This is banana. Poor Herb here. Poor Herb. A banana stuffed all in his ears and face.
Zoom to trousers.
I thought that we would just be friends. Things will never be the same again. It's the beginning and not the end. Things will never be the same again.
On the train to Moscow, Charlie and Sarah are being gassed.
My stomach's been to retch. My muscles are beginning to tense. I mean, all this lost thing about food and eating disgusting food and hurting legs and marshes. It's easy. It's a smell that's killing me. You'd have thought this thing would let you down. The last thing you think is going to let you down is your nose. Yeah. A fine turn up, baby. I love the stockings. Lovely flip-flops. And my chiffony, kind of sequiny, kind of bamboo effect, kind of CNA before then. Bad enough kind of knee things. No, she's waiting. She's clever. She waits over there. The smell of it is disgusting.
It's 5 o'clock now.
Right.
So.
And I think we're just going into the station.
Here, aren't we?
Yeah. St. Petersburg, we are in.
You want to go where?
We want to go to London as quickly as possible. So we need to get to Warsaw.
And you can even get a train to Praha and to Berlin also if you want.
Fine.
Maybe.
Oh, from here. So we need to get to Warsaw.
And you can even get a train to Praha and to Berlin also if you want.
Fine.
Maybe.
Oh, from here?
Yeah, to Berlin.
Excellent.
I think so, yeah.
That's going to be better, isn't it, if we can get a train to Berlin?
Right, the train this evening, Berlin, what time?
What time?
11:15. Brilliant. 2,030 rubles each.
Right, okay.
We need 6,000 rubles.
6,000.
Is it possible, dollars, to swap with you?
To pay for the train tickets, Mel and Ruth need to change $250 into rubles. They shop around to get the best black market rate.
There?
Flour.
The flour.
There. Thank you.
Oh, he's got footloads of it.
So 1,800.
1,800?
No.
Yeah, but okay.
Wait a minute. Come on, 27. It isn't good. This is not good,
I
is
know,
it?
but what else have we got? What other choice have we got, though?
Right, okay. You've got 1,500, 2,000.
They have barely enough money for the train to Berlin and haven't eaten lately. To survive, they will have to resort to desperate measures.
We need 6,000. Yeah.
Словно с темного неба сошедшая и мечтами, и стихотворениями.
On the Moscow train, the singing drowns Sarah and Charlie's rumbling tums.
Just sample a bit of Russian tradition.
Absolutely not. I mean, at least if you're going to offer me something to eat, you could offer me like a bit of the salami.
I'm going to make it. I'm going to make a cheese sandwich.
You're trying to get me to eat pig fat. You tried it?
No, I shall sample some now. Try this nicely. It's like a paprika-y kind of thing on the outside. And there's a massive bone or lump of gristle. Jesus Christ, you need a pneumatic drill to cut this thing. Well, this should be lovely then.
That's nice and tender. It's very peppery.
No, it's not peppery, it's just salt. I mean, it's like pure salt. That is a lump of salt, which I pretend is...
What does it taste like?
Salt.
Does that mean you're not going to eat it?
No, it really is the most disgusting thing.
Have you cleaned the top of this? Because I got botulism from a tin once before. No, I did when I was in Mexico. I caught botulism from a tin of tuna, and it attacks your central nervous system. And basically, I spent 2 days foaming at the mouth.
Roll up. Fantastic goods from fantastic Mankin Union and Liverpudlians here. The problem is they don't quite understand what exactly it is that we're trying to sell, you know what I mean?
Mel and Ruth, who are feeling ravenous, are determined to flog anything to buy food.
Oh, many things. Condoms, prophylactic. No, those are mine, I need those. Camera, it's not a camera, photography, yeah. This is quite fun.
50.
50? No, because you could get a film for that, you know what I mean? That's like £2, isn't it? Give us 75 one. Let's go for 75. Oh! That, you can't buy it. For television. For British television. Oh, for us. What? No. What? Are you telling us we can't actually do this here? Well, go and tell the coppers then.
She's saying it's not stuff. These are our things.
Go away, you silly woman. Bloody busybody. Oh.
Go.
Fuck off, you stupid cow! All right. Just go. She's not listening, though, is she? What's your problem? You're just a fucking busybody, all right? I'm sorry my breath smells, but so does your country.
Hello. I get my kicks watching people moving to and fro. When I ask them where they're going, half of them don't know.
There's a McDonald's. Just out there. Home comforts. Yeah. Home comforts.
I mean, love people, yeah, love simple people. But they want to sort out the toilet situation, the alcohol problem.
Oh, but I need a McDonald's.
And you see people sit down eating, like, cutting up raw potato to eating bread. You know, England, they sit there with microwaves and mobile phones. You know, who won this fucking Cold War? I think someone got their ass kicked, didn't they? Scary, trust me. I've got this book about travelling with no money, and it says, you know, when you find yourself going for the Big Mac, it's time to go home. Well, it's been time to go home for about 4 or 5 days now. Okay. Where is he? Big Mac and fries, yeah? Big Mac and Ian?
No, I'm just excited about the best toilet in town.
Yeah, I'm going to use it. I'm going to make maximum use of it.
Yeah, a Big Mac meal or something, yeah, that'd be great.
It's going to be worth it for the dump.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth it for the dump, mate.
Oh, yeah, you should go for a muck dumping now.
I'm going to go for a muck dump, trust me. This is what I'm coming for.
Yeah. Well, I need some muck soap to wash my muck hands.
Let's do. You got no muck soap? You got no muck soap?
Just after Sarah and Charlie arrive in Moscow, Charlie goes walkabout. They intend to take a train to Belarus, the next country west of Russia. But first, Sarah must track down Charlie.
Excuse me, have you seen the tall guy? English? Remember Charlie? We can't find Charlie. The English guy.
English man.
Tall.
5 minutes
long
ago,
tail.
now gone.
All right. Oh, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. No.
Okay, this is the internet cafe in Moscow. I'm going to try and get hold of the son. Left us out of this goddamn place. And lost the cameraman.
Charlie's so wired he's slipped into overdrive. With too much vodka and too little sleep, he's run off with the palm corder to find the nearest internet cafe. He has a mad plan to email their story to the Sun in the hope that they will pay to fly them home.
Just trying to get hold of the son now. Okay, it's going, mate, it's going. Jelaine here, she's helped me sort this bloody internet cafe out. Something wrong with my Hotmail, as per fucking usual. She's going to get interviewed by the local newspapers and all the rest and try and get flown out of this place ASAP. Over. See you later. Smile. This lovely lady just paid for my bills and everything. We're off now. Cheers, bye.
Я подарю тебе Москву, эх, наш город, поскорей, приезжай.
What, my fault? It was not my fault.
No, I'm just saying, I knew it would happen.
It's their fault, their machine is fucking up. So I went over half an hour and I only got 30 rubles. So I said, listen, I only got 30 rubles, what do you want me to do? He said, yeah, but I said, listen, it's not my fault your machines fuck up. You sort your fucking country. It's not my fucking fault. The guy couldn't speak German. I mean, couldn't speak English, I mean. So he goes and being a manager, could speak even less English. Right? So I said, listen, what do you want to do? Go and arrest me. Go and get the police. Come on. I said, call the fucking police. I mean, there's millions of them around here. They're not doing anything. All they do is march around in circles, scratching their asses. So when I go back, there's about 16 girls giggling behind the desk, going, oh.
You know, I don't know what kind of world Charlie lives in, but it's not a real one. Sometimes I wonder whether he smuggled some drugs in or something and he didn't tell us. Because he's just not on this planet at all.
Even in St. Petersburg, the people are crying for legal herb. Yes, even in St. Petersburg, they're bawling for the legal herb.
Tom and Herbtree have got tickets for a train to Minsk, the capital of Belarus. It departs in a couple of hours, which leaves just enough time to have some fun.
In Russian, Julia.
Julia. Nice to meet you. Well, yeah, we would like to stay here with you for a week or two, spend time with you, but we have to go. But it's good to meet you.
How much time you have? 3 hours, 2, 1 hour.
1.5 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours.
What you want to see in St. Petersburg?
I could have thought of an answer there, but we're on film. I'm Rasta. Yeah? Rasta smoke.
It's impossible. Not enough time.
Not enough time. Oh, sure. Okay.
At the train station, Ruth and Mel are in trouble. The price of a ticket to Berlin has mysteriously increased by 3,000 rubles. If they buy the tickets, it will leave them penniless.
We spoke to the lady here, and she said, this is what she said.
She says, I don't know where you get information, but...
From here, you fool. Okay. Okay.
So now we have 300 rubles to spend on Scrum. Had a problem, mate, had a problem.
At the end of day 4, it's a close race. Will the boys' tortoise tactics continue to pay off?
We are so lost. We're so lost.
Will Charlie's schoolboy pranks push Sarah over the edge?
Oh. It's going to be one of these delayed explosions.
And how far will the girls go to be the first in Trafalgar Square?
Mwah.
After a long, blindfolded journey, 3 teams have been dropped on a remote Russian island near the Arctic Circle. They had no idea where they were or how long it would take to race home. The winner will be the first to touch Nelson's column in Trafalgar Square. Escaping these islands would be difficult. They were once part of Stalin's prison camps. Charlie and Sarah were the first to reach the Russian mainland and are determined to maintain their lead.
Number 1.
They headed straight for Moscow, but Sarah's struggling to discipline her unruly partner.
That's it, right? For the day.
12:34. See you about 1:15, is it?
It's like taking a child on holiday. No, you can't have another ice cream. No, you can't have that cuddly toy.
Tom and Herbtree have made it as far as St. Petersburg and are in no hurry to leave. They continue to believe the tortoise team will beat the hares.
What you want to see in St. Petersburg?
I'm Rasta. Yeah? Rasta smoke.
It's impossible.
Mel and Ruth also took the train to St. Petersburg.
Roll up. Fantastic goods from fantastic Mankian Union and Liverpool TNT.
Having run out of money, they've resorted to desperate measures, and the strain has started to show.
What's your problem? You're just a fucking busybody, all right? I'm sorry my breath smells, but so does your country.
All 3 teams are on trains out of Russia. Mel and Ruth have tickets direct to Berlin, but they are broke. Tom and Herbtree are close behind, but they only have tickets as far as Minsk. Charlie and Sarah are travelling from Moscow to Brest on the Belarus border with Poland. They all have over 1,500 miles to go.
Oh, my knees. Oh. Right then. You'd like to have a look at the tent? I mean, like we can...
When their train stops on the Polish border, Mel and Ruth try to flog their gear to other travellers.
We've got loads and loads of camping gear that we have no use for, and so we want to give it to you. But we need money in return, obviously, that is the point. The tent is the dog's bollocks. Dead easy, dead quick to put up. And the poncho, right?
Poncho, man.
Now, this is wicked. I'll show you on this. It's one of those, yeah? Poncho. Plastic gloves so that if you ever need to do surgery in the field, then you're sorted. Special plasters, these are quality, it's like having a new skin. You can do your own fillings, like basically at home you get a mirror, you get all the swabs. I mean, like you wouldn't go to a dentist round here, would you? You know what I mean? You wouldn't trust them. Fit in your pocket, take it anywhere. How much would you offer me for that?
1 mark.
1 mark? You must be joking. Dearie me, no, you're robbing me there, you are robbing me.
Well, here we are. Well, here we are. McDonald's. How you doing there, man? He's over there. He's in the... Zoom in on him. He's over there. He's in the distance. He's trying to... He's shadowing us.
Tom and Herbtree notice they are being shadowed by a strange man hanging out at Minsk train station. As Tom tries to find Warsaw on the destination board, his shadow draws closer.
Yeah, he's... For some reason he's now behind me, isn't he? Yeah.
Poison.
Yeah. In fact, look at it. This is Ringo Starr. Look at this, man. That's amazing. I thought he lived in Kidderminster, but obviously lives here in Belarus. Ringo Starr, the Beatles. Yeah.
After a night of train hopping in Belarus, Sarah is starting to wonder if victory will ever be possible with Charlie in tow.
We're in Brest, sitting at another train station. I was probably the only person that slept last night because I think, well, I woke up to find that Charlie had drunk the remainder of the bottle of vodka.
New shop open today. New shop open today. Come and spend your rubles. Come and spend your rubles. And if you did want to go and spend your rubles, there's nothing to spend your rubles on. It's empty.
Shut up! Just go away for 10 minutes.
So instead of him getting a good night's sleep and maybe returning to some kind of normality, if he was ever normal, he seems to be getting ever increasingly worse. He's just not on this planet. Oh,
it's going to be one of these delayed explosions.
He's not human. He spends all his time just singing songs about Manchester United, and apart from the fact that I hate football anyway, it's just this kind of like,
Get past him if you fucking can. Try a little trick. He'll make you look a dick. Yep, Stan.
Once again, Tom and Herbtree find girls willing to help them on their journey.
I'm so lost.
The next train to Warsaw doesn't leave till the end of the day, so there's plenty of time to taste some Belarusian cuisine, under the watchful eye of the Shadow.
We have, I don't know, 10 hours to kill. So you can suggest something to us to do? Because other than that, the only suggestion that we have is to go for a walk with Ringo. And I don't want to go with Ringo.
No, you
And since is he?
do you like him?
No. He has been following us because I think he likes Herb's hair.
I think it's you, and you know full well that was you. He was sniffing around. He was sniffing around you, no end.
No.
He painted a bit of rough.
Mel and Ruth are crossing Poland fast, but have spent all their money taking the express train to Berlin. Sarah and Charlie have opted for local trains to save money. Sarah hopes this thrifty approach will leave them enough money to buy coach tickets from Poland direct to London.
Lost, day 5. O Lord, reprieve and give me ease. Forgive me now and tell me how I might repent from a life ill spent. I can take no more of this sticky floor, of this rancid smell, this sensory hell, packed like cattle in an exhausting battle for an inch of bed, a place to rest my head, a second of peace, wrapped in my fleece. Oh God, give me sushi and caviar belushi. A good chilled wine or a cocktail would be fine. Now suddenly we're bound for home, and strangely too it's not alone, for now we have 4 Poles with us who vow to see us to the bus. So we were lost, but now I'm found, and still have money to go round, on beer and biscuits, bread and bits. Yes, before London we'll have a blitz, but lost has to be the greatest thing of all for me. Here's to the losers!
Sarah's persuaded her new Polish friends to check out coach prices to London. Her strict budgetary control may have finally paid off.
60, 80, 100, $110. Get this.
But I don't know if there are any place.
Wrocław to London.
I must check if there are free places. Hey, take it easy.
You know, some of the boys said, you know, why are you doing this? And what's your incentive? Because he said, Sarah, you know, you're the only normal person. Oh, sorry. Sarah, you're the only normal person among us, you know. What made you leave, you know, take, you know, your 2 weeks paid holiday and come and backpack across Russia? And I said, because it's the challenge. I tell you what, if I'm going to burst into tears if we get there and find out we're not first. We've got to be first.
For Tom and Herbtree, it's au revoir again. As the train to Warsaw pulls out of the station, the boys sneak into an unoccupied compartment.
Someone's going to come and kick us out. My fuck. Yeah. We can't get through. Too much people. There is
Ludzie to no kurna, ludzie, uciekajcie stąd. Film wagon, film.
Yeah, we cannot move this through the people.
Zrobię tak, kurwa, go masz, idźcie stąd, idźcie stąd, idźcie stąd, idźcie.
So, fucking Peter Sellers then. If we just have a row with him, just have a fight with him, yeah, then he's going to call the police, we're off, we're fucked, we're God knows where. So the only way is like murder or move. So we move, you know, peaceful Rasta man and thing, see?
I think the problem here is Herb, this has obviously affected Herb quite seriously.
We've had no weed, no ganja, and really, I must say that for the past 20 years or so, just that one little spliff in the evening it does help me kind of keep a good balance and keep calm.
We're going to make an ugly duckling into a beautiful princess.
That's not very nice.
We're going to make an ugly duckling into a beautiful princess.
That's not very nice.
Well, she is from Manchester after all. You know, we have to try. We have to try. Let's get going.
As they approach Berlin, Mel and Ruth realise their only hope of winning is to hitchhike home. To attract a lift, Ruth persuades Mel to try something she's never tried before. Makeup.
You're a knockout. Open your mouth. Say it, look at me.
What's that?
Sort of. Mwah.
Thank you. See how we got helped off there?
There's rather different treatment for the boys when they are seen off the train at Warsaw.
We ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're smelly and funny, but we're rolling along, singing the song. Side boy, boy. No, we ain't got a barrel of ganja. Tom, help me control this anger. So I roll a big one, and I sing you a song. We'll get high.
At the bus terminal, Tom and Herbtree managed to find the direct coach from Warsaw to London. A shady travel agent promises to get them on board for a commission, but they don't have enough money.
Excuse me, is anybody here from England? Are you? Hiya there, how are you?
Why are you filming?
Where are we filming? It's a Channel 4 film that we're doing. It's called Lost. And we were blindfolded and put on a Russian island. Didn't have a clue in the world where we were. We've made our way back. We are about $25 short of paying for this ticket.
Spent all I was wanted.
You spent all your money?
Yeah.
There's no way we can give you a security to say it's $30 and we will give you the money. You just haven't got any. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah.
We need to get an English person.
We need $30.
The 15 is normal.
No, that's cool. We understand. We do understand.
Spend a lot of money.
You've got £20. Would you accept 20 pounds, 20 UK pounds?
My time spent, I help you, you know.
I know you do, but you're a celebrity now.
Do
You look like Robert De Niro.
I walk in business.
So,
Natalia.
Natalia, you're a star, mate. Thank you.
Evening, gentlemen. Good evening. Where are you headed to? Where are you headed to? Where are you going? Oh, away from me now.
Stuttgart. It's no bloody help. Excusez-moi. Où est-ce que vous allez? Où est-ce que vous allez?
Là, je rentre.
Je rentre. Je comprends.
You speak English?
English a little bit, so...
Where are you going?
Oh, nochmal.
Where's that? We need to go near to a port, to Ostend.
Oh, nee, sagt mir eigentlich ja nicht, nee.
Okay. Everyone's going to places totally different from us.
The boys have made it onto the coach to London, so perhaps the tortoises can beat the hares once again. Mel and Ruth are stuck in Berlin. They've been trying to hitch a lift for 3 hours.
Hanover. This man is going to Hanover.
Hanover?
We are...
Please, yeah, we need to get to
English.
Hanover.
He doesn't speak any German. Maybe you can talk to him.
Wir müssen nach Holland gehen. Wir machen Autostopp, das geht? Ja, oh, vielen Dank.
Oh, we are on the way to Holland. Okay.
Later that evening, they're dropped off at a service station on the German border with Holland. Mel scours a truckers' cafe for potential lifts, trying to ignore the hunger pains from not eating a proper meal for 3 days.
This food smells fantastic. You're not going to Rotterdam or any port? No. Excuse me. Are you going to any port this evening?
Ruth is feeling frustrated by their slow progress.
Basically, we might as well just fucking pack it in. You know what I mean? And just say, yeah, let somebody else win. But I'm not going to do it. I just fucking refuse to do that.
By midnight, Mel and Ruth are still stranded, trying to hitch a lift. Tom and Herb Tree's coach is speeding down the autobahn from Warsaw. Sarah and Charlie's coach is closing in fast from Wrocław. They remain confident they are in the lead and crack open some vodka to celebrate. 2 hours later, Charlie's polished off the bottle and is out of control.
Charlie? Charlie? Charlie, can you close the window and put the cigarette out, please? Charlie, you're going to poke somebody's eye out with that.
Ah! Shit there. Look.
Put the cigarette out the window. Come on, out the window. Out
The window?
No, the roof window.
Oh, the roof!
Charlie, just shut up and just shut the windows.
Hey. He's absolutely drunk as a skunk.
Come on, please. Bastards are just ignoring us.
You fucking asshole! We'll pretend to be... Oh.
In the early hours, Mel and Ruth strike gold. A driver returning home to Belgium offers to take them all the way to Ostend.
Oh, well done, babe. Oh, God.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Thank you.
So much. I take you to the ferry. Is that big?
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
This man is brilliant.
The girls don't have the money to cross the channel, so Mel tries one last time to flog some gear.
Would you like to buy a tent?
A tent?
That we could basically give you for a small amount of money so that we have enough to get on the boat. If you really want a tent.
You will sell the tent now?
To you.
Take the tickets?
Yes.
Yeah.
All we need is
just
the money to cross.
All we need
Probably
is the money
about
to cross.
£10.
Okay, I'll take it.
You take it? Brilliant, man. You really are a top man. Ian sorted it out and paid for our train and hover speed tickets in return for the tent. So
got rid of the tent.
Got rid of the tent. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, top guy.
Oh, 3 times.
I know, man. I thought it was just me glasses.
Here it is.
The White Cliffs of Dover.
What time is it?
I don't know, because I've had my watch. I swapped my watch for 20 quid, so I
20 to 8 on this watch, but English French time.
20 to 7.
Maybe it's 20 to 7.
Yeah.
And we feel bombastic, fantastic, ecstatically astounded how we could find our way back home again so quick.
Go on. An hour. Stress levels are far too high.
I know, but I've got all the pulses in my fingers.
Kids, I'll tell you what,
We shouldn't deny him sleep and give him alcohol all within 24 hours. It creates this kind of like psychotic creature.
We are just one of those teams that you see now and then.
I just can't wait. These 2 hours are just going to be too long. No, it'll be fine. What's that?
So you're scared.
I'm scared.
You are a little bit scared.
Of what?
Of not going home.
Of losing.
Now we're going to lose with one. It's in the bag.
Right, which way this way? I don't know, way up this way. Come on. Which way, which way?
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
So close to killing him so many times. It wasn't the trip, it was him, I swear. If anybody said what was the most challenging thing about the last 7 days was being with him.
Oh, let go! Oh, the castle's on the door!